In this video, we are going to solve one problem on triangle law of vector addition. The question is, if vector A is equals to vector B plus vector C and the magnitude of vector A, vector B and vector C are 5, 4 and 3 units respectively, then what is the angle between vector A and vector C? Also, determine the angle between vector A and vector B. Now we are going to solve this problem in few steps so that you can fully understand how to solve any problem related to vectors. So in step 1, we will list all the given quantities and what is asked in the question. So according to the question, it is given that the magnitude of vector A is 5 units, the magnitude of vector B is 4 units, the magnitude of vector C is 3 units, and vector A is equals to vector B plus vector C. And we are asked to calculate the angle between vector A and vector C and vector A and vector B. In step 2, we will try to draw a diagram associated with the problem if needed. So let us represent the vector B and vector C by the two sides of a triangle taken in same order. Now according to the question, vector A is the resultant of vector B and C. So we can represent vector A by the third side of the triangle taken in opposite order. Let the angle between vector B and C is theta, and the angle between vector A and vector C is theta 1 and vector A and vector B is theta 2. Now in step 3, we will write down the formulas based on what is asked. According to the law of vector addition, we know that the resultant of two vectors B and C is given by A square is equals to B square plus C square plus 2BC cos theta, where theta is the angle between B and C, and also the angle vector A makes with the vector B is given by tan theta 2 is equals to C sin theta by B plus C cos theta. Now the final step. In this step, we will solve this problem. So put all the values for the magnitudes of A, B and C. Then you will get 5 squared equals to 4 squared plus 3 squared plus 2 times 4 times 3 times cos theta. This implies 25 equals to 16 plus 9 plus 24 cos theta, which is equals to 25 plus 24 cos theta. Now 25 will cancel out, therefore we can write cos theta is equals to 0 or theta is equals to 90 degree. You can also solve this using Pythagoras theorem if you carefully notice that the magnitudes are given satisfy the relation 5 squared is equals to 4 squared plus 3 squared. That is, they can represent hypotenuse, base and height of a right angle triangle. So we can say that the triangle is a right angle triangle and the angle between vector B and vector C is 90 degree. Now if we put these values, that is the magnitude of B, magnitude of C and theta equals to 90 degree in the expression for tan theta 2, then you can write 3 times sin 90 degree over 4 plus 3 times cos 90 degree. Now sin 90 is equals to 1 and cos 90 is equals to 0. Therefore we can write tan theta 2 is equals to 3 over 4 or theta 2 is equals to tan inverse 3 over 4. So this is the angle between vector A and vector B. Now you can also find this angle, that is the angle between vector A and vector B, using the definition of cosine of the angle theta 2. So for this triangle, this is the base, this is the height and this is the hypotenuse. Therefore, from the definition of cosine of the angle theta 2, we can write cos theta 2 is equals to base over hypotenuse, which is equals to 4 over 5. Therefore, theta 2 is equals to cos inverse 4 over 5, which is also equals to tan inverse 3 over 4. So this is the angle between vector A and vector B. Now we have to find the angle between vector A and vector C, that is the angle theta 1. Now rotate the triangle in such a way that the base becomes height and the height becomes base. Pythagoras theorem also holds in this case. So in this case, the cosine of the angle theta 1 will be given by 3 over 5 or theta 1 is equals to cos inverse 3 over 5. So this is the angle between vector A and vector C. In the next video, we will learn about parallelogram law of vector addition.